dual storms, and FEMA, of course, is in desperate need of cash from Congress, and fast, with reports that the money could run out by the end of this week. Joining us now is Kevin Hannis, FEMA's Federal Coordinating Officer for the Hurricane Harvey response. Good to see you once again,
Good to see you.
sir.
Thank you for having me.
Boy, you've had a heck of a week, and another couple of big ones coming, it looks like, for FEMA. How are you guys going to handle all this?
Well, you know, FEMA is able to respond to multiple events at any given time. We structure our forces that way, and so as we were drawing down the federal response forces here in Texas, we were shifting them east in anticipation of Irma.
In terms of the money that was allocated today, and President Trump struck a deal with Democrats, with Pelosi and Schumer, and he said, you know, we're going to raise the debt ceiling because we need to fund FEMA, but there's still more steps that have to go through the Senate. You know, is there a possibility that you could run out of the money that you need before those funds are released to you?
I don't think so. I think, as both Governor Abbott and Governor Scott mentioned, the nation is pulling together right now in a bipartisan way to ensure that as a federal government, we are there to support the citizens. It's their tax dollars. They know what's the right thing to do, and they will make sure that we have the funding to support the recovery.
Now, the area that I was in today outside of Houston has never flooded in 50 years. So a lot of people there didn't have flooding insurance because they weren't concerned about it. In fact, the reason that the neighborhood that I was in flooded was because of the releases from the reservoir. So they were almost kind of chosen as the least damaged area. Of course, they don't feel that way because it's their home. But it's interesting to hear how all of that works. They want to be sure that those folks who don't have insurance are going to get the funding they need to rebuild their homes. What do you tell them?
Well, I think what we tell them right now is to ensure they register with us with FEMA at disasterassistance.gov or our 1-800 number 621-3362 FEMA. And then that we're going to be there for them through the long haul. As Governor Abbott mentioned, this is a long marathon. We're looking at multiple and creative options to make sure they get back in their homes. You know, FEMA's intent is not to make you whole, but to give you that seed money to get started along your recovery. We have the Small Business Administration that's with us. We have the Housing and Urban Development with their Community Block Grant Development Program. All these funds, along with philanthropic organizations, our state and local partners, pulling together those resources.
So you're here, and you've got counterparts in Florida right now that are just, you know, possibly beginning this process, and you don't feel like that's going to stretch you guys too thin?
No, I don't. I mean, this may slow our recovery a bit, but we have the forces I need here. I've talked with the administrator. He's assured me that what I have here I can keep on the recovery side to begin the full force recovery for Texas.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For what you're doing. And to your counterparts in Florida, as it heads towards them, we're going to watch Irma and its track throughout the night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.